Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Ali Iftikhar. In this 2-minute video, I'm going to talk about Canada Express Entry Draw number 173. As we all know that the last draw was Canadian Experience Class and Provincial Nominee Class. This was the first draw of 2021. Now the prediction for the next draw, that is presumably going to happen next week, Wednesday. So I'm going to share 3 pieces of information within 2 minutes. So that you can piece them together and you can predict the situation yourself, because it's all about joining the dots, right? So first piece of information or first piece of data is that Ontario has just announced that they are going to go into a stricter lockdown for the next 28 days. So that's one piece of information. Secondly, Air Canada, or you could say the Government of Canada, they have announced that only essential travelers will be allowed to get into Canada, and they will be needing a negative COVID report, and after arriving in Canada they would need a quarantine of 13 to 14 days or whatever the announcement says. So this is the second piece of data. Now the third piece of data is about PGWP. As we all know some days ago, PGWP candidates were allowed to extend their stay, allowed to extend their work permits. So it shows that IRCC or Canadian government, they are going to favor people who are in Canada, who have their study permits or their work permits that are going to be expired soon. So they are favoring them. So the last draw was CEC, and based on these 3 pieces of data and the last draw of CEC, it is safe to assume that the next draw is going to be CEC, Canadian Experience Class only. And if you piece these informations together, as I said, then obviously you would arrive to the same conclusion. But still, if you think otherwise, do let me know in the comment section below. And let me clarify one thing. I would be more than happy if the next draw is FSW, because it is obviously the beautification of the process. If there is no FSW draw, then obviously the express entry pool would be looking like very unpredictable, and we all don't want that. So for the sanity to prevail, FSW draws are a need of the hour. So I would love to see the next draw being an FSW draw, but still these pieces of data that I just shared, they say the next draw is going to be Canadian Experience Class. So this is Ali Iftikhar, and I talk about Canadian immigration on this channel. So if you have not yet subscribed, then do consider subscribing so that you can stay updated. Allow me to sign off.